Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, give them all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Rule well, taught us his truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to those for elect. All right, it's a great millstone Nashville camp out here once again. I almost said December, damn. January 21st, all right, 2023. The hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass, man. Through the spirit of prayer, Yahweh Shemashah, we're hoping and praying and wishing that this is the last year we got to endure through this madness, man. All right, and we're out here letting you so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos know that you're the chosen people according to the Bible, and it's high time to wake out of sleep because, as the brother mentioned, you know, we're gonna grab into America's destruction is at hand, man. You know, salvation is nearer than we believe. All right, it's going to be a salvation for the Israelites, for the remnant, the 1/3 of the Israelites, all right, and a destruction for 2/3, as well as the heathen nations here in America, man. Okay, Babylon the Great, as you people know, is America. The United States of America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay? There's going to be 200,000 of them. 200 million, Slack, 200 million, Slack. I was thinking of the precept, it said 200,000, but that's 200 million, which we can hold that to, I believe that's Revelation 9. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
So Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yep. Saying
that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Right, that sinful kingdom's being here, Babylon the Great, man. Okay? This is the mother of all harlots. This is the place where iniquity is abound. What's it say? Damn. What does it say? Something about it. Not that. It's like something is. Damn, I can't. It's like. No, not that. Spirit leave. It's all good. Go ahead.
It's Amos 9 and 9. For lo, I will command and I will shift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is shifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Right, and there's a major sifting that's happening right now, man. Okay? The house of Israel is being sifted out. You know, with the profitable from the non-profitable, if you will. Okay? The Most High, you know, the apostles always speak about doing the house cleaning. Okay? Because, which we know through the Spirit, hey, Yahweh Shemashah, first and foremost, hey, he's dealing with the men of great millstone, man. Okay? Because you look at these other camps and their doctrines, and it's completely wayward, it's off, it makes no sense. One group's telling you the mark is sin. One group saying you can do butt stuff. One group saying you got to shoot a seed in a woman.
We're in the new covenant.
Oh, yeah. One group saying you in the new covenant. You know, the Negroes down the street. Okay? It's a whole bunch of madness going on here in Babylon, man. And the Most High is sifting it out. That's all we're doing.
So Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Right, because ultimately 2/3, they're the main ones that's going around saying none of these things are going to happen. Ain't nothing bad going to happen to me. Okay? The evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. So it says all the sinners of my people, okay, shall die by the sword, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All the sinners of the Most High's people, which are the Israelites. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to perish here in Babylon, man. And you don't have to be in Babylon to perish. If you a wicked ass nigga in Australia, hey, once the elect come down, you're gonna get your ass too. All right.
When they implement this RFID microchip, it's going to affect the whole world. You know, it speaks about that in Revelation, the 3rd chapter. So this is going to affect everybody. It's just Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit. First John 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Right, you got to try the spirits, man. The men that you're listening to, you got to try those spirits and actually see it. Is this man actually, speaking according to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah? Okay, which that comes with discernment. Okay, because you could be misled at the beginning, but ultimately, if the spirit is dealing with you, you will be guided to the proper teachings. What does it say? Thine eyes shall see thy teachers, or something like that. What's the paraphrasing? Okay, so you're gonna be led to the proper group of people. But you gotta have that discerning spirit on it, because you got guys in these other camps, and you just gotta look at just face value and what it is, man. You gotta call ace a spade a spade. These niggas are going around saying you can do butt stuff. I don't think I should be following them, because when you Google sodomy, it goes into that. Just because it's with a woman does not exclude you from that act. Okay? Because if you're willing to do that with a woman, God knows what you're willing to do. Okay? All these things are, people just gotta essentially wake up and smell the coffin, man. There's too much things going on. All right, that was it on that?
Go ahead, Nelson.
Go ahead, Lord.
This is 1 Timothy 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaking expressly that in the latter times some should depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
Right, seducing spirits.
And,
okay.
And doctrines of devils.
Yeah, doctrines of devils. Okay? Because ultimately all these other doctrines outside of the true doctrine is a very demonic doctrine. It's evil as hell. It makes no sense. It's not what you were taught. Okay? Let me see if I can grab this real quick. You got more on that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because the scripture that he brought says seducing spirit. So you got to think about what is a seducing spirit. If you want to seduce a woman, what do? Tell her something she want to hear. So these spirits, what they coming out when as you go into these different doctrines, when these other camps have seducing spirit, they telling things that is pleasing to your ears. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can have dreads, you can do all these different things. That's a seducing spirit. Saying we're in a new covenant already. Those are seducing spirits. So it's no different. You want to get with a woman, you tell her you like her, you'll shower with gifts. So now she's hooked on to the thing that you can buy her instead of the actual who you are. So she hooked on to the thing that you're giving her. That's why they say you can't keep up that facade once you meet that woman. Don't put it out there. So here it is. You got these other camps talking about you can do butt sex, you can do all these different things because maybe that individual was a sodomite. So guess what? Now that seduced him because you can do that according to that particular camp. So now, bam, he got you hooked. But if you go into the scriptures, you can't do that. So the seducing spirit can come a lot of different ways.
Yeah, it's an exit canal.
Yeah.
That's something that's used to exit out waste. Why would you insert something into that? Yeah, and it doesn't. And why do you think the alphabet community takes such a major hit with all these damn diseases? For one, because the Most High is showing you, nigga, I'm not dealing with that. And two, look at the way the actions that you're doing. That butt shit is through.
Read what is it? Proverbs 1? No, not Proverbs 1. It's I think it's Romans 1. Romans 1. It said they going into paraphrasing. They abuse the way of nature.
Yeah,
Romans. Yeah. You got two plugs. Two plugs don't go together. Two outlets don't go together. What goes together? A plug and an outlet. Now we don't need to explain what it is. You put two and two together.
Yeah, you don't get power from If we had this, we got the portable charger. If you take another USB port,
you gotta have a
plug
male
it
and
into
female.
It ain't no power.
It's a male and female.
But yeah, this is it's A and B. That's it. Y'all niggas are, huh? Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I got a quick one, real quick.
I got something too.
Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. And see, starting with the apostles and elders of the great millstone, they have never taught these wayward ass doctrines, man. They haven't taught you to do, the things that these people are doing. And it is crazy because it's like a lot of these people, they come out of great millstone camps. and now they're coming up with some crazy ass thing. You weren't taught that. You weren't taught that we were in a new covenant. You can't go 1 week giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and then the next week you talk about the new covenant. You talking about King David. That means you were never actually with it, with this to begin with. And you have to watch out for those fucking Negroes.
And you always notice it's those guys that fall out or claim that they were dealt wrong, whatever. Everyone that fall out, they run to each other and all start talking to each other like gossip girls in the comment section. I was doing wrong. I was treated right. I was treated wrong. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. And then it don't even be what it is, or you make it too deep than what it was. You weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing, so that's why the Spirit had you out. Nobody really kicked you out. The Lord kicked you out.
A lot of niggas are big ass kids, man. We're too big to be doing this shit. Too old. Okay? But like you said, man, ultimately, yes, it's bigger than, Great Millstone, but we know that the Spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is primarily dealing with Great Millstone. The Spirit of Yahweh Shemashah ain't dealing with IUIC. Israel united in Christ. How can Yahweh Shemashah be dealing with Israel united in Christ? They're already united in their power. So they're through. So y'all can follow Nate all the way to the sunset and see what meets you there. It ain't gonna be a pot or the end of the rainbow. It ain't gonna be a pot of gold. It'll be a damn missile. Go ahead, Lloyd. Finish it out.
1 Timothy 4:2, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
Yeah, lies and hypocrisy, man. Speaking some bullshit. But I got this too, Ephesians 4:14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. So we're not supposed to be, there's a certain point, you ain't supposed to be continuously getting tossed up by these other doctrines, man. That's why the apostles always say, why you need to be watching one camp. Even if you are watching IUIC or ISUPK, you need to stick to them. You're through, but you need to stick to them, because watching IUIC, ISUPK, GMS,
a bunch of other guys. There's so many different
all these
camps,
dudes,
man.
yeah, all these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
All these guys.
If you watching all these camps, you're gonna try to combine everything.
Blended.
You're gonna salute somebody named Yahweh Shemashah, and then talk about Friday to Saturday, Sunday on Sabbath. And that's just a minor example. Because ultimately, hey, if you want to do that, hey, be my guest.
You can even still know the names of Yahweh Shemashah and still be preaching false doctrine.
Yeah.
Have a garment on down to the foot. You got the whole 9 yards. But what he's speaking is, with a hat on. You can already tell that the difference between who's who when it comes to the doctrine. I got something real quick. Slack.
Well, I was just that verse that was just brought up with lawyer, because you're going to your conscience seared with a hot iron. Because if you go back in the ancient time, they had a certain thing they would cauterize. So you would take something hot, and if you had a wound, they would cauterize it, put like a iron or something, sear it.
Like the thing they do for the cows and shit.
So what's the reason that? Basically, so nothing can get in and out. Yeah. So if your conscience seared, the truth can't get in, and whatever bullshit is in, that shit can't get out. So if your conscience is seared with a hot iron, you basically fucked now. So here it is, no matter if 1,000 videos come out saying we are not in a new covenant, breaking it down. Your conscience is seared, so that the truth can't get in, and whatever's in there can't get out. So if your conscience is seared with white Jesus, it's not getting out of you. So the Lord got you in a trick bag. So, hey, throughout Yahweh Shemashah, that the Lord didn't have our conscience seared with a hot iron of just bullshit. Because, that's a terrible way. Here it is. The Lord's not going to have the angels open your mind up to say, you know what? I just made a crazy ass statement that I got to shoot the seed into her. But then if I ask you, what about the woman that's believing? So how do you rectify that? You see what I'm saying? So now you don't have 100% truth, because it's a flaw in your new covenant doctrine. If that's how the Spirit is supposed to be given to the woman, what about the woman that's believing? Because it says the believing woman it sanctified the unbelieving husband if they both stay together.
Yeah.
So now,
Most High can have mercy.
have mercy on the children now. So, but that's part of,
That's too deep.
yeah, that's part of their new covenant doctrine. So if your conscience serious, so now you won't even be like, you know what? Don't worry about every precept.
Yeah.
Throw that one out. You got to
Take it away from the book.
Yeah, you gotta, because that comment was on it.
Yeah.
I think the elder brother from New York rebuked the temple. He put that comment on there.
That question you just said.
That question is on the comment board.
Ugh.
It's on.
And it wasn't answered. Guarantee you it wasn't answered.
that
And if it
comment
was,
on there.
it was bullshit. They threw.
I got something. 2 Timothy 4:1, reading down to verse 4. I charge thee therefore before the Most High, and the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead is appearing in his kingdom. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort in all long suffering and doctrine.
Yeah.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Yeah, the time will come when they won't endure sound doctrine. They're not going to continue in the sound doctrine that was presented to them. These guys came into the truth under the works of the apostles and elders, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And now they're not continuing in them. Now they got it. Now they're supposed to be the up and the new apostles, I guess, the new elders. Nobody's following you niggas. The people that are following y'all are people that got kicked out, booted, and ultimately whacked people.
And that's the thing, they all came from following either One West or Great Millstone.
Yeah, fucking demons.
Whether they were in the
That's
camp
what
or
it
not, they followed Great Millstone at one point. They all did.
is. All the people that are following you are just ultimately demons, and it's just grown ass men that are hurt, and they have daddy issues. Okay, they're emotional as hell. That's who's following you, man. You don't have any actual true men following you, and that's part of the sifting process. The Most High don't want any of these weak niggas around when shit hits the fan, because we don't got time or space for that, man. You don't want nobody like that. Imagine one of them niggas around you during that time. You're through. He's gonna fuck the whole thing up. You in the bushes hiding, and this nigga gonna step on the biggest branch known to man. It's a lot. Now the damn truth. Yeah, he spread that bitch over, goddamn, get the clapping in your ass, man. Because he wanted, go ahead.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Yep.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables.
Yeah. Turning their ears away from the truth, man. They're constantly straying away from the sound doctrine that was presented to them to begin with. So now there's no hope, ultimately, there's no hope for a lot of them. Yeah, for you to say certain comments, it's like, alright, it might be over. You think God cares? It might be over. Really. There ain't no coming back, coming back from that. Then who was doing it was somebody. Damn, I can't remember.
A while ago, recently.
It was kind of recent. They was talking about I can't remember. They was talking about. But yeah, man, a lot of these guys, they're very demonic, man. Inside, on camera and off camera, especially off camera. They portray themselves, Nate got that damn thing. It was that one picture, the thumbnail, he had the fire in one hand and shit. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Looking like an avatar.
Yeah, you're not built like that, bro. Okay? He know precepts, but to what extent does that go? Yes, huh?
Yeah. Matthew 23:28 said, read, even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity.
Yeah, within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity, man. All right, you appear to be this righteous man, this man that just knows it all, and this is the way. But when you actually sit down and discuss with this man and chop it up with him and actually listen to him, this is a nigga. This man don't know what he's talking about. You know? He doesn't have an idea, a clue in the earth. He's gonna tell you on a personal conversation. Yeah, I don't, you know, the MOTB, yeah, it could be chip, but I think it's sin. It's like, he don't got it. You know, these are men that do not have it, man. The Most High clearly ain't dealing with it. Okay? But like that scripture said, they appear righteous on the outward, you know, on the outside. That's why you have a lot of people, you know, flocking towards them. Because Great Millstone, you know, this is a very raw camp. They're gonna give it to you raw and uncut. And a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that. Especially women. That's why you don't got no damn, you know, you don't got no, you know, you got sisters, but there ain't no woman congregation, a bunch of women on the common board. No. You go on the IUIC video, it's damn near all women. Shalom. Yeah, what's it? APTMH. I think all praise to the most, you know, in caps. You gonna see that 8 times. Eve with a head wrap.
You got Y. You got
She got 8 kids.
WH. Yep.
Right, yeah, you know, all that shit.
Yisrael.
Yeah.
Israel.
Shalom, peace, Yisrael, you know, all that shit.
Go hard, brother.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they doing a response video. That's allowed over there, man. But here in Great Millstone, man, you know, starting with the apostles, man, they don't allow that. That's not allowed over here, man. That's why we don't, you know, we don't play around with it. Go ahead.
Basically, want to poll us for how you deal with the actual prophets. You know, they're not necessarily the friendliest people on the planet.
Yeah.
And that goes in terms of how they may talk to you with austerity, and also, you know, because they're a defender of the gospel. So you attack the gospel and what Yahweh Shai brought out, you're going to get chopped. That's just what it is. You know, like you hear people say all the time, it's not personal, it's just business. So Matthew 11 and 7 to 8. And as they departed, Yahweh Shai began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken with the wind? But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses.
Yeah.
Prophets are wrong. In appearance and everything. They're not necessarily men that you one day wake up and I want to approach these men. You approach them because you want the truth.
Well, yeah, we're not put here to be sweet with you, man. You know, somebody grab Isaiah 14 real quick, because that's what people want. You know, they want the smooth thing. Isaiah 14, I think it's 10, 9 or 10. Yeah.
I got that book.
Well, Isaiah 30, it's like Isaiah 30.
You got to think too.
Go ahead.
Good.
Isaiah 30 and 9 to 10.
Yeah, 30.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, so our people, you know, they don't want us to come out and say anything that's actually righteous. They don't want us to come out and teach the truth. They want us to be like pastors. They want us to lie. Prophesy to us smooth things. Prophesy deceit. Tell me everything's gonna be okay as long as I pay my tithes. You know?
Like a Christian.
Tell me everything's gonna be okay. And we're not gonna tell you that. We're telling you that everything is not going to be okay. It's actually going to get worse. And your best bet is to turn back to the Lord. And if you don't do that, you're going to be destroyed. That's the message. Them and their ultimate, they're going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Come on, you know what? Jake wanted to tell him that, you know what? America is going to be here forever. My kids. What's that song with Beyonce? No, my kids gonna have fucking money. They want to be in that spirit. But guess what? No, your kids is not gonna have money. According to prophecy, America's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. So guess what? Your kids won't have that fucking money.
But see, that's the thing, because we're all for you. I mean, realistically, they will. If you're an Israelite,
Not the FRN though.
right? Yeah, no,
Not
dollar
them
bills. But
fucking
like,
Ben Franklin. Nah, that
yeah,
nigga died.
yeah, right. You know, but like true wealth.
Exactly.
You know, our children's children, they gonna have true wealth, and they gonna be inheriting the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, with those men underneath us. So it's like, we're bringing you what you want on this side. It's actually better. This shit's trash. What are you gonna get? A decked out Tahoe. You know, for most niggas, the most he can get is a Cadillac. Most he can get is a Cadillac. So yeah, the Scat Pack. You know what I'm saying? Soup up his Honda. Whatever the hell he want to do, that's the most he can do. Man, no, we're telling you that we're gonna receive everything. Not a couple things, everything. Babylon only promises you a couple of things. If you be a nigga for your whole life, I can give you this. But what about this? We ain't talking about that. I can give you this. Let's focus on this, huh? This is enough, right? And a simple nigga gonna say, yeah. But we're promising, hey, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, hey, Yahweh Shai is promising eternal life, man. If you come and do what you need to do. Get over it.
Go ahead, I can get yours first.
Now, this going into what you said about the prophets despised. What's despised? It says, well, I think that power has sent forth.
Where you at?
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9.
All right.
What we always go into. It says, for I think that the Most High power has set forth the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made spectacles unto the world, and to the angels, and to men. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Right. You know, we're made fools for your house shot sake. You know, because this is a theater to the earth, essentially. That's why we're made a spectacle unto men. So people walk by, they're astonished. You got some random ass niggas come up, smiling. What's this about? You say 2 words. Then he walks off. You wasted your breath. Yeah, you know, yeah.
Taking that camera lead.
Yeah, you know, holding his camera. But we're made a spectacle unto men. And this ultimately what the Most High wants, man. Through, what is it? Through the foolishness of preaching? Okay? But this is what the Most... Damn. He ain't got no shoes.
He ain't rubber shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you in your rulership, you can't afford shoestrings, nigga? I mean, hey, that's a lesson. Hey, all you gotta do is just tight. Matter of fact, I might do it tomorrow, Lord. Yo, tight. Shoestrings? Like, just shoestrings. You gotta click on it to see what I'm talking about. But like, shoestrings? Like, that's gonna be it. Then they can't even get the shoestrings out there. I'm talking, his whole tongue was out. That motherfucker was flopping. I'm like, God damn. Shit. But hey, that's the thing. And we're bringing peace into all the nations, man. Even the heathen. Now you ain't gonna have it like us at all, nowhere near. But
You should have shoestrings.
yeah, yeah, you gonna have shoestrings.
Yeah.
At least you got straps on your boots.
Yeah.
You be alright, you know.
The other nations, they're gonna be going through it in the kingdom too. But
For that 1,000
years after that, you know, they're gonna do what they do, you know.
We gonna send you to your land, appoint you to your land. You're gonna be tributaries. You're gonna report in. You're gonna follow the laws. If you don't, we're gonna fuck you up. It's not gonna be anything extraordinary, you know. But and they're gonna love it because, what does it say? When the righteous are in authority, yeah. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
The only one that's not gonna be able to enjoy himself in the kingdom is Esau, the so-called white man.
All he's gonna know is tribulation. He got that 1,000-year period, and then he's wiped off the earth. So all he's gonna know is tribulation. So it's not gonna be good for him at all.
That nigga, that homeless nigga, you catching hell now, you gonna catch even more hell in the kingdom. Two-time loser, man. You just, the Lord, and that's just show you the Lord hates your ass, man. I hate, that's the Lord, like, I hate your ass, man. You gonna be broke here and through, you gonna be broke through in the kingdom.
He probably had a lot of substance in the last life.
Yeah.
He probably had a lot of substance. You know.
That they don't know now?
That's it.
All right. This is Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Is a question that Apostle Paul asked. You know, because like we telling the truth, we telling y'all what's to come, and then people get mad. People threaten you. People sometimes spit on you, throw stuff. We had that one bitch that it was a while ago. Yeah, the balloons.
Water balloons.
Yeah, she was. You know,
Was it water?
it was water. It had like some type of. It had some other stuff in it. It looked like soap. They couldn't throw.
Yeah,
But they threw it.
That bitch, she
went,
rolled one down. That bitch went from here,
They threw like
from the
3,
camp
4.
sign to that but the water bottle, man. And we was with that little construction sign.
Right.
I'm like, bitch.
You know? So people are gonna be mad at you for telling the truth because people, you can notice in the earth when people say, "Look, just be honest with me. I ain't gonna do nothing." You tell them the truth, then they be wanting to beat your ass. They want to fight you, stab you, kill you. Fuck you mean? But if I told you a lie, you would be okay with it because people love comfort. Lying deals with comfort. If I lie to you about something, it gives me some type of comfort to feel better myself because you don't know the truth. But when you tell somebody the truth, everybody gets mad and upset. That's why the scriptures say in Galatians 4:17, do I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? All we're doing is telling the truth. We ain't got no weapons here. We ain't strangling nobody. We ain't stoning nobody. We just telling you how the Most High operates, how he's truly coming back. But you're mad. You're mad. You know? Is that Hebrew?
What?
On the card. It looked like it was Hebrew. It looked like a Hebrew character.
I didn't see it.
But yeah, that was what I had.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalm 55:21. See, Satan, he's going to talk smooth. Esau, Edom, they're going to talk smooth. Why? Because he know how the people work. Satan knows good and evil. So dealing with Esau the wicked, he going to tell you niggas a lie because that's what y'all want. So this is Psalm 55:21. Says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So he's going to tell you smooth things to grapple you in.
Right.
But war is in his heart to destroy you. And that's what's happening. Every day you niggas are destroyed. You know, and if it don't happen physically, it's mentally.
Yeah.
Y'all gone. It says that in Jeremiah, my people are gone. They're destroyed. There's no coming back.
What the scriptures say, he's the forger of lies.
Yep.
You know, Job 13:4. All that nigga know is the lie. He don't know how to tell you the truth. And if he does something good for you, he did it unwillingly. That's in the scriptures. He accidentally did something good. Fuck, I wasn't supposed to do that shit.
At the last, he declared his wickedness.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You niggas don't see the swords. We see the swords, you know? And it's gonna turn physical.
It's a big ass sword. You know, this nigga has it pointed at you, so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos' backs, man. And like you said, you know, they don't see it, but we're able to see it. That's why he's not, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, we're not ignorant of anything that he has going on. We know this nigga has an agenda directed primarily towards us. We're not ignorant of that. But we're not gonna sit here and act like we are. You know? But white man can't do nothing. Lord got us. The Lord has us, but this nigga has an agenda. And who do you think set that up? The Most High set these things up, man. So we're mindful. Jake just not fucking mindful. They actually think that God and the devil which they are, you know, in that sense, but they think they're like two different controlled entities. No, the Most High controls both aspects of the wheel, man. He controls the good and the bad.
Somebody grab Isaiah 45:7.
They don't think that the Most High has any power over the bad side. Oh yeah, Satan. It was Satan today. Man, who you think sent that? We know who sent it. Who ordained it is really the word, because it's a constant. You know, brothers are speaking about that. I forgot who it was. You know, there's always a constant meeting. There's always a round table meeting with the sons of the Most High, man. And it concerning all of us. So some shit happened a certain day, that was taken up in the round table discussion. Who gonna go try this man? You got hella hands up. Me, I'll do it. All right, you go do it. You know, whoever the hell you are. Go do that. All right. Tomorrow, I got you pointed over here. We'll figure. You know what I'm saying? But it's always a roundtable discussion. You know, concerning these things. Man.
Report back. I got some more work for you.
Yeah.
Somebody
Go
got
get
that
him
right
and then go get somebody else. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness.
Yeah.
I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the control right there. The Most High operates the good side and the bad side. You're giving a little too much credit to Satan. You know, you gotta understand Satan is an employee. You know, one of his top employees. Read the book of Job, the 1st and 2nd chapter. That is something the most. When you read those two scriptures, those 2 chapters, man, you can see that the Most High is telling Satan what to do. Look what happened to Job. Put him through these trials and tribulations, but don't kill him.
So the sons of God met Satan was amongst them. Why would he be amongst them? This nigga ain't outside looking through the window.
No, he's kicked out of heaven, apparently. But
Right.
he
Yeah,
can
he
go to
fell from
heaven
heaven.
to talk about Job, though.
Yeah.
That's the only time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like no, it don't add up and it don't make sense. Go ahead.
This is Amos 3:6.
Right there.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right. Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Most High is in control of both of these aspects of life, man. And that's what you people are going to soon come to realize, man. All right? Satan is not going to be the reason why the chip gets rolled out and all hell breaks loose. No, it's going to be how about Shema Shai. Okay? Because he's showing his power. And he's showing you what happens when you don't obey him and you don't listen to him. When you don't obey and listen to him, he no longer has his angels guiding over you. You know, hovering over you, protecting you. Why would you protect an op? Somebody that's clearly opposed to you. You don't want any dealings with the Heavenly Father and His Son. So why would he send his angels to? No. That God is, you know, I got a guardian angel. No, you don't. You got a guardian demon that's just waiting to take your ass out. Cause really your ass could have been going. Niggas get into car accidents and shit and they survive. God was with me today. No, he was not. It just wasn't your time, man. You were appointed for a certain time, all right, to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Go ahead, real quick.
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations,
Yeah.
and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Right. Reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. Okay? And that's ultimately what it is. You can get in a car accident. You can be in the hood. You know, nigga in Chicago, DC. Shots start ringing off. The nigga get on the bed or get on the floor. The bullet go through his room, but it don't hit him. God was looking at him like, no, he wasn't. There's a greater judgment prepared for you. At least you repent. Because that's the thing. The niggas go through all these things and they still don't repent. We know a nigga that got shot 12, 13 times, survived it, and the first post this nigga made, you know, can't tell me God ain't real, and the nigga right back to trapping.
He didn't make an album?
No.
He said he didn't make an
I'm
album.
just saying, that's
No,
normally.
yeah, normally.
I'm like, shit.
Talking about God.
He
as
should
a
have.
album.
Yeah, he's gonna make an album or
But
something.
no album, no repentance. Nigga didn't even go to church. You know, yeah.
How the fuck you miss 100 shots? You
Right.
guys didn't miss no
Yeah,
shots.
cause Young Dolph, yeah, cause that nigga, he got, first off, it was 3 times for that nigga, and the Most High just caught up to his ass. But he just got caught up because he was in that situation in Charlotte. The nigga, they shot 100 shots at him. He was in the bulletproof truck, didn't get hit. So the nigga made a whole album about it, flexing. Then the nigga ended up actually getting shot in his ass, but he lived through it. And he was like, okay, I'm still gonna go on around, do the earth, you know, be a nigga.
And I go back home.
Then you actually, you know, you go get cookies for your mama. You know, apparently them cookies to die for.
Hold on. I got, now, when I heard that,
Oh yeah, you had them.
when I heard that Young Dog died over these cookies, when we went to Memphis, I had to go and get these motherfucking cookies. They weren't that good. That's the problem. They weren't that particular brand. They got Young Dog chocolate chip cookies. So it was there at the counter for me to see it. And it didn't taste that fucking good. So this nigga died over this.
Yeah.
So I was like, but the thing is, apparently he's the only person in Memphis with a camel wrap. Well, he was, I gotta say past tense. He was the only person with a camel wrap. I think
He's
for
only
4 hours.
really
But the thing
anybody.
is,
Nobody
he could
has a
have
rap.
sent someone there to get the fucking cookies. He could have gave somebody $200. They gonna give me some cookies. Could have had a hit out on him. So send somebody go get the cookies. You got money. But the Lord, as you saying, that counts in the heaven. The Lord put it in His spirit. You know, I'm gonna go down to McCady's, whatever it is,
whatever that be,
and get some cookies. Bam.
Judge. Yeah, because then he had one of his niggas with him. Nigga ain't do nothing.
Nope.
That nigga was in the car, goddamn. That nigga.
He waiting on the cookies to get back.
All right, that nigga was ducked off and shit. Nigga ain't get out, shoot back. Nothing.
Now they had to
You
hunt
know,
around.
they did say that nigga was shooting back, but it's like shit. You can only shoot back so much, nigga. It's over. Right, yeah, you can't shoot back no AK.
Oh yeah, P&B.
Nigga ain't had no switch. Yeah, P&B nigga with chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I went to get a meal.
You know, and then he posting it. A couple minutes later, nigga arrived. Like, you know, that's it ain't showing you the Most High judgment, man. If you ain't in the state of actually repenting, the Most High ain't got a hit out for you, man. If you're not, if you really, and that's the thing. What does it say, real quick? Grab that, the Valley of the Shadow of Death. Real quick, man. Because you got to understand where we're at. We're in Babylon. We're in America. There's literally, like the person said, that show, 1,000 Ways to Die. There's 1,000,000 ways to die in this motherfucker, man. You don't even know, because here it is. You can have a bad taco. You know, you go to a bad Israelite joint, get a taco and it's bad. You die 2 weeks later. You don't even know why. I don't know what happened to him. Nigga had a bad taco. That was what it was.
They would have Taco Bell. Dude put poison. You know, I don't know if y'all heard about that article. They stayed Taco Bell with the Taco Bell and died a couple days later. Poison, rat poison in the taco. Yeah.
See?
That was just what passed me.
Damn.
You know?
I didn't hear that. Oh.
Drive, you know, car accident.
Sinkhole.
Huh?
Sinkhole.
Yeah, sinkhole. You just walking, and then a random ass animal just come up and attack you. I'll take it. Big ass pants. But you know, a random ass animal just come up and attack you or some shit. It's hella ways to go on this bitch, man. You go get cookies.
Sads, no.
Huh?
Sads. Juice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, nigga make an open field tackle.
All of a sudden,
It's like, damn.
you gotta know that's the Lord, because all of a sudden these niggas, they're all athletes, they're all young, 16 to like 23, perfect health as it believe. You playing in the NFL, NBA, high school football team, the best one in the team in the school, dropping dead.
I mean, yeah.
You gotta ask yourself why. And the funny
yeah,
thing is, people act like this is something that's normal. They're trying to treat it as it's normal. No, we are in the end times. That's part of the great signs from heaven. A lot of people are dropping dead. That's a sign. And the Lord's just getting started. That's the even funnier thing. All mass death that's going on, it ain't even shit yet. This is just a little bit of the icing on the cake. The Lord didn't even serve the whole plate yet. You know? And that's the beauty of the Lord. Yeah, he's passing out appetizers, side dishes. Yeah, fried pickles for $3.99 to $5.99. You can share it with the people at the table, waiting for the actual food to come. And a drink. You want some water with some lemon? You know, that's what the Lord's serving up right now on you niggas. The main course, the main course is coming, which is Jacob's trouble. Grab that First Samuel first.
Oh yeah, cold slap. It was yesterday. Taco Bell.
Damn. Rat poison found in Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. You gotta stay away from that.
Good. Shit, me.
That was yesterday. I
Go
thought it
ahead.
was this week. It was yesterday.
Where was it at?
I think it was in.
Dude. Jake about to mean mug every Taco Bell
Colorado.
you drive by.
Colorado.
Colorado?
Uh-huh.
About to mean mug every Taco Bell you drive by. See a nigga with a Taco Bell shirt, you about to square up. Go ahead.
This is Psalm 23 and 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Right, and ultimately, only going to the elect, man. You know, the Most High is going to be with the elect because, as I said, we're walking through the valley of the shadow of death. So there's hella ways to be put to death in this motherfucker. You need the protection from Yahweh Shema Shai to survive in this place, man. You can't walk in the earth without the Lord, essentially. You know, which the why Yahweh Shema Shai, because we were. We was just Negroes. We was niggas. Just walking around. We had aspirations and goals. You know, a side piece. Yeah.
Chasing death.
All of our ways ultimately led to death. Even in the most humblest way. You might have just been an out the way type nigga. Yeah, I don't like to do too much. I just smoke my weed and go home. Well, you're smoking the weed, so you're still gonna be destroyed. Quit baking. You know. Go ahead.
Proverbs 14 and 12, there's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
That's it. That plain, bro. The end thereof are the ways of death. Okay? It seems right. It seems right for these people to come out and, you know, just be themselves. You know, we're just having a good time. We're living it up. You only live once. We should make the best of make the most of our lives. That's not what the Most High set you up on earth to do. Everybody has a role. If you're an Israelite, you're supposed to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. If you're a heathen, you're supposed to serve the Israelites. Everybody got a role. What are y'all doing? Everybody's out of order. 2/3 aren't serving Yahweh Shema Shai, and the heathens aren't serving us. They're actually over us. Why is that? Now we know the earth is truly out of order. This nigga should not be allowed to operate a vehicle. They should not be able to walk freely without chains. I was telling brother earlier, Edomites won't be allowed to have dogs in the kingdom. No pets. No more of that. I'm tired of seeing it.
Nigga, they probably fucking them.
But, yeah. You wouldn't even set them with the dogs. No, we're done with the pets. The no more pets. No more. Yeah, no more. Yeah, none of that. When Starbucks, it's all going away. It's all going away.
No Uggs.
Yeah, the Uggs.
No Uggs.
You know.
Get some regular coffee bean and get your ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be winter. At the most, your ass might get a long sleep, nigga. But that's gonna be it. And really, you might not get that. Right, yeah. That nigga ain't gonna know.
That's gonna be right back down to the basics of men.
Yeah.
You know, so they gotta be re-educated, like how they did Jacob. You
Yeah.
gotta get paid back for that, buddy.
Because it really, I think, because we, you know, like how they beat us into submission, that's what we're gonna do to them. And they're gonna get beat into their actual state. We were beaten to a lower state. You're gonna get beat to your actual state. The Most High is gonna show you how low you actually are. You're a heathen. You're the dirt or the earth. Okay? You're the base man. We're about to show you how base you are. So what do you mean? First off, you won't be able to utter that sentence anymore. Or you're gonna die. Okay? No questions. No questions in the kingdom. No questions. Not from a heathen. Especially from a damn Edomite. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 42, starting at 23. It says, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Yahweh, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
Yeah, Jake was disobedient to all the laws of the Heavenly Father. So, ultimately we find ourselves in this position. You find yourself in a fucked up position when you disobey the Heavenly Father's laws, statutes, and commandments. It's not a hard thing to grasp, and it's not a hard concept to understand. But for some niggas it is. Niggas are still walking around the earth with blonde dreads. Double through. Okay? Yeah.
Just the blonde. You know, they don't got dread, just a blonde scalp.
Yeah.
Dyeing it red, dyeing it blue, dyeing it green. A lot of niggas out here, a lot of Jake dyeing their damn head like a damn rainbow, like a Skittle pack.
The ways that he do. You know, they fucking following the Greek customs like back then. You know, lineups. Okay? Shaving your beard. You shave your beard, man, you're no longer a man. You a bitch. Pussified, pussy whipped ass bitch. Look at this grown ass nigga with that damn little ass, you know. This is a weak ass society, man.
Why'd you cut your beard? My women didn't like it. You're weak, man.
Yeah, man.
You're weak.
And like I said, this nigga, was he an Edomite? She's expected. Like I said, no pets. This is his last pet, goddamn. I'm tired of seeing them niggas with pets. No pets. No lizards, no nothing. No pets in the kingdom. Not for you either. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 42:25, it says, therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and it has set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart.
Ultimately, fire, the anger from the Heavenly Father was poured upon us, and we see it. We got fucked up, man. You know, even now, you just look at how your life operates. Okay? First, you gotta wake up, go to work. All right? What's that? Haggai 1:6, bag filled with holes. Okay? So you're constantly in a, not so decent position. Then, I mean, I'm gonna just take it there. You might have a woman, but you want multiple. If you do have multiple, you gotta hide the other ones. You a big ass grown man. You big as hell. And you gotta hide another damn woman. Something that's your right, you know what I'm saying, to have.
You should. When you said that thing about how much money King David had,
Yeah.
and now Jake gotta wait another week just to buy some
Yeah.
shit for his check.
King
Wait until
David-
8 o'clock for that shit to hit.
What was it? King David gave
That's
him
bugged.
he gave him 1 million talents or something like that, of silver. But like it was like a couple million in gold. But it both of them equated to like over $20 billion. The silver was like $20-30 billion and the gold was like 58 billion. That's what he gave his son. You know what you're giving your son? Homework. You giving him the answers to homework because you got school in the morning. Yeah, in a Call of Duty game. Hey son, I got a bonus on my check. Call of Duty. Oh, this nigga grateful. Nigga, this is like
Son, I know you like that Minecraft, Call of Duty,
Yeah.
Warcraft, Roblox.
right, yeah. He don't know the name at all. He fucking up.
Yeah, so
What's that? That duty or call? Yeah, duty or call with the shooting, right?
What is it?
Yeah, I got it for you.
what is
Like,
it? Halo?
Right, yeah.
I saw you jumping, shooting. Yeah, the guy with the helmet, he's green.
Right.
Is it Master Queef or Master Chief? Like,
You know, hey, that's what we subjugated to, man. That's how you know we through. You know, like I said, King David gave his son billions of dollars, essentially. We're giving you giving your son dinner, hamburger, help him. You know, yeah. It's hot dogs. You want some ketchup? Good mustard. Like,
I'm not going to the store next week. Just eat this in the pantry.
This is what we subjugated to. We're low. We are low. Most High did a number on us. Brothers were talking about that earlier, man. The Most High did a number on us. But it was necessary because of our disobedience, bro. Go ahead.
Book of Deuteronomy 28,
Oh, yeah.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee
Yep.
till thou be destroyed.
That's it. That happened. We're seeing it happen. Or we seen it happen, you know. All these curses overtook us, man. And this is, once again, part of our disobedience because he told us if we do good, 1 through 14, in that same chapter, 1 through 14 is going to overtake us. That was righteousness, you know, abundance, okay, peace. But if we disobey, and there's a reason why it's 15 through 68. Why is he describing? Why was
If you Gucci, you ain't got it.
right? Yeah, you know, right. Yeah, cause that's the thing. Like you said, if we good, you don't really got to tell me how good we is. Right? Hey, am I good? You good? Yeah, that's
so
it.
You bad, you gotta break it down. You fucked up on this, you
Right.
fucked up on that.
If you on a regular conversation you having with somebody, hey, we good? Yeah, we good. All right, cool. You turn away, you walk off. We good? Yeah, nah, it's kind of. Well, what happened? And you gotta get the breakdown. You gotta, you know, it's a reason why.
It's the breakdown right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
This more the breakdown.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 45. Because, part of the breakdown, thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to do what? To keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't listen to the law, statutes, commandments that the Most High presented before us. Okay? All right? and so that's it. You didn't listen to the commandments? Well, I'm going to fuck you up. Pretty much. Now you wearing Skechers. I mean, shit, you do. I don't know. I'll just talk shit. But it's real. We're base, man. We're on a very low level. We have Edomites over us. Children of their oppressors and women rule over them. And who are the children? Esau, Edom. Yeah, they were children of fools, basement. They were violent in the earth. Edomites, the so-called white man, is a virus to the earth, man. And he's just dingy. A dirty ass nigga is running over us. And we don't have any choice but to say yes, sir. And what time you need me to be here tomorrow? Go ahead.
Request time off. I gotta ask, can I not come in?
Yeah.
Because I got a fucking life.
You don't have to do that if you got your own property. Like you're a farmer, choose if you don't.
Yeah.
Take the day off.
Nigga, if I don't feel like getting up, you know what? Fuck them crops. Nigga, I'm about to sleep. I can do that. I'll be delivering these packages. These niggas be on that tractor. They just chilling. Like you. Fuck, goddamn. I pull an Alabama on there. Like,
But if you got a farm, you got crops. Once you plant them, the crops is in the ground.
yeah. So you
You
good.
didn't work for it?
Yeah.
You're not tending to it. It's in the ground.
That's like having service.
And then unless you got other things that require your day-to-day, but if you just plant, like I grew up in a town where they planted cotton and stuff.
Yeah.
Once they plant the cotton, that's it. They got irrigation system. Hello, the fucking irrigation system waters the damn crops.
Greenhouse.
So, I'm not talking about the water, the irrigation.
No, I'm adding on saying you can use you have a greenhouse that helps grow the plants.
Oh, not for that.
No,
cotton.
I'm just speaking in general.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm speaking in general.
But yeah, cotton, they got the irrigation.
Yeah.
So yeah. So they ain't working. Niggas at home.
Because, like I said, you know, some of the places, I went to this one nigga house. I'm driving this shit, delivering a package, and I see a peacock run across the road. What the fuck a nigga doing with a peacock? I don't even know what a peacock is used for. But this nigga got 3 of them. Peacock run across, over here is goats, over here is sheep, got a horse in the back, couple of horses, some cows. They got everything straight. And I was just like, it's an Edomite. I know it's, ain't no nigga doing this shit. You can tell if it's a nigga. It's crazy. Because I deliver, it's like you can have it where I'm at. You can have one house to where they have like all that shit. They got cows and sheep and shit. The other house might not. So I know for a fact it's one nigga house on the road that I deliver. Because the houses before, a couple houses before, They got a horse, they got some cows and shit, they got cattle. And then you get to this nigga house, he got a Tahoe sitting on rims and a goddamn a Honda or some shit on some rims. I'm like, goddamn, Jake, like we can't just, no substance. Like we don't win, we lose. Listen, he said, well, yeah, you look good, and he got the smallest house in the goddamn, But hey, it's hell. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. I was trying to bring that out as early as I could, but I just wanted to get that out because, if you do no evil, hey, death and destruction won't ponder onto you, man. You're not going to receive a 2/3 judgment. All right? Now, with Jacob's trouble, we are going to be indulgent in the bullshit that's going to happen, Jacob's trouble. But what the scriptures say, but the ungodly shall be saved. But the godly shall be saved out of it. What did it say? The righteous shall scarcely be saved. That's what I was thinking. The righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. It's going to look like we're not going to make it, but we going to make it, man. You see a 2/3 get sliced in fucking half. You ain't going to receive that because you're a hopeful man of the Lord. You believe that you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing, so the Most High is going to make his way for his elect. All the niggas in the Christian church are going to fucking die. They not going to make it because the Most High is not dealing with them. That's not the ways of Yahweh Bashar Shai. That's not the ways of the Bible. You can pick up a Bible and read it, but are you understanding the proper breakdown and understanding of the Bible? Esau Edom, he got Bibles. That ain't his book.
He got them in every hotel.
He got them in every hotel.
Elon really got them in the hotel.
Yeah.
This nigga, the least nigga that has a Bible. For some reason, you open that damn nightstand, that motherfucker right there.
Get it.
right, to get it. And the most high thing, the point is to walk around with cowboy hats, man, and look like damn fool. We ain't saying you can't wear a cowboy hat. Don't be overrighteous. Yeah, but that's not what we're, in the fucking, in 48-degree weather, he didn't appoint you to, it ain't your Howard Shaw's liberty to walk around and do that shit, especially before camp. Okay, you're supposed to do the work. That's what we're here for. Go ahead.
This is Baruch 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the law that endured forever. Yeah. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, to back your brother up, man. Hey, if you leave these commandments, you're gonna die. Simply put. Okay? Because what did that say? Leave them from the evil way, something like that. Yeah.
It says, do no evil and no harm shall come to you.
Yeah. Do no evil, no harm shall come unto thee. Okay? Part of, keeping the commandments. Seeking the book. If you don't seek the book, your ass gonna drop. Seek, what the problem is, and that's why you see a lot of people dropping, because they didn't seek the book. How about Shemashah never in the scriptures told you to go and get a jab due to a disease?
Yeah,
he said pray and fast and take herbs. Use the medicines out of the earth. Our people chose to trust in the science of Esau, of Esau, and so now your ass is just dropping. A lot of people finna lose their uncles and aunties in the near coming months, man. Your uncle, you gon',
when you playing spades with him, a spade partner.
That nigga slamming them up. He about to
bounce on these niggas.
He about to drop faster than that goddamn that book you had, goddamn.
You can get a random call on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Uncle Johnny just died. Why? Because he had he went into cardiac arrest. Then
Yeah. And they don't have an explanation for it. Then all of a sudden these niggas just going to cardiac arrest. No, these niggas took that damn jab, man. I still haven't watched it, but I believe that the thing you sent, that documentary type thing, huh? Yeah. And you said how their blood had like some white type of shit in it, like white fibrous
clots.
Yeah.
They showed it. It's called embalmer. Somebody that deals with dead bodies.
Yeah.
They got to drain the blood and all that. They noticed that a lot of it is clogged up. White fibrous clots, which isn't a natural thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a big ass tapeworm that cut their blood circulation.
that's what's happening to everybody, man. You know how many people took that damn jab? A lot.
Well, I think the stats in America is like 73%
Yeah.
of U.S. population.
Because I mean, shit. I mean, you know, on some real shit, you know, but I'm talking shit, but on some real shit. You go on one of these damn dating apps. All these bitches got vaccinated on that goddamn test. Like it's a badge. Like it's like an accomplishment.
It is
like
a
you get
badge you can get.
yeah, like you get a badge in the game.
Yeah.
You know, like you accomplish something in the game, you get a badge. Like PlayStation, you know, you get a trophy. You know, you got 50 kills. You know, you get a trophy for that shit. Cause they got a badge.
Look at
for
my
the
star
jab,
voting.
You know,
Like, look, my
it's
star
like
voting.
damn.
A lot of
But
house
a lot of them got that shit, man. And they don't even realize that their destruction's not.
He said 81% in America took at least one shot.
81% of people in America took at least one shot.
This brother said 69% of the world.
Damn.
Damn.
God damn.
So
That's shit. That's 2/3 damn near.
It is.
No, that is 2/3.
That's
That's more than
2/3.
2/3. Cause that's like 2/3. Like it's like
66.6
repeated. Demon.
At least one.
Oh, demon mode.
Right.
Yeah.
this is 69%. That's 7 out of 10 people. That's 8 out of 10 people.
Yeah.
In America.
So on America.
And
so,
in the world scale, it's 6 out of 10.
Okay,
So
shit.
that's what you. Is that what you said?
yeah, I said that. I rounded it up.
Oh,
to
7.
So I said 7 out of 10 for the world, and then for America, that's 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, so you like it shows you that a lot of people are gonna fold. My grandmother, she told me they took their 2 doses a couple months back. I'm like, God damn. No,
Remember that junk?
Hold on, just recently?
like she told me like a couple months back. They
just saying,
been did it. You know, I
Yeah,
believe they was the
I'm
first.
saying,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know when she actually took it. I remember she told me like months back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the first in line. Because I know she.
Low.
She'll be. I believe she'll be alright. But
You know, I was talking to that junk. She said she was around somebody that had COVID.
oh yeah, you was about to get threatened.
Yeah.
She was threatening to get kicked out or something like
No,
that.
no. Well, not her, yeah. But that was wild. I'm talking about another day. I
Oh.
was talking to that junk, and she said,
You got nothing to worry about.
she was like, yeah. She was around somebody that had that shit. We've been saying COVID like a hoe. Not thinking about the life. But anyway, she said she was around somebody that had, the vid. And so she was getting tested for shit. I was like, well, don't take the shot. This bitch said, hell nah, I ain't taking it. All right, took 2. I'm like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I like, you can't even say it like that if
Because we gonna be honest, and we just say it like it is. Unless you're not in this truth, they took you.
They took it.
Yeah.
I'm going with they took it.
Yeah.
You're not in the truth, you took it. Okay, your auntie took it, your mama took it. Even if they said, oh, I didn't take it, behind closed doors, they took it.
They know they don't want you to know.
Right. They don't want you to know because they know how you are. You know, my parents say they ain't take it. Y'all work at high corporate jobs. Y'all took it. All right, come on now. A lot of jobs require you to have it. One job called me and told me about it. You know, I applied from a while ago, but they let me know, talking about something, oh, you gotta have it.
And we thinking this shit a thing of the past. Niggas still requiring it. It's like,
The mask is coming back. You're starting to see more old ass Jakes. I mean, Jake in general, but old ass Jakes wearing it, man. We talked about it. The apostles talked about it. Round 2. They gonna shut this bitch down. Round 2.
and it ain't gonna open back up.
Right.
It's not gonna be a lift up of the certain things, you know what I'm saying, that you're able to do through the spirit. It's gonna be a wrap, man. Both sides are gonna get ready to close this bitch all the way out.
Things are gonna be more enforced. Things are gonna be more tight, and your life is literally. I mean, people's lives were affected the first go round, but this is literally finna be life and death.
Yeah.
You know, Baruch 4:1.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah. We're not ignorant of any of Satan's devices. And that's why, the apostles push, that's why you spirit, brought out much on the side for proper and good leadership, because you got some leaders saying you think God cares if you get a jab. So, power be to you. But hey, none of us brothers, we didn't take that shit and we still are able, we can still function. We were fine. Really, nothing really crazy happened to us. I know here, no brother really lost a job or nothing like that. Nobody lost a job. Because the jobs that we was at, they didn't require it. Yeah, we didn't lose shit. We just couldn't go into Walmart without a mask. Like that was it.
Personally, our lives really weren't affected.
No.
Nobody lost money. Nobody was sick. Nobody got hurt.
Now some brothers did lose a job, but hey, fuck that job.
Yeah, they got a new job.
And right, and it was better.
Yeah, paid more, did more.
So that's the thing. It was a prelude to that showed integrity. For a lot of men. Now, granted, it wasn't the mark, but still, it showed integrity to an extent. Okay, and you have an indicator of who is going. Because you can like I said, a lot of people, IUIC, they talking about 20 members they lost, they dropped. I think about, if I'm not, I'm gonna give a guesstimate. So I don't put no, no false info out there, but it was a good amount of people, about 10 to 20. They lost because they went and took their goddamn jab. You know what I'm saying? And so, and that's the thing. And then you get, like I said, you got one group saying you think God, or one dude saying you think God cares. So how do you think he's gonna act when the chip gets rolled out? Man?
God still doesn't care.
Yeah. You think God cares?
Well, how do you know that?
Just get your money. Like,
Well, how do you know that?
he don't. But he's supposed to be the comforter or whatever. Doesn't he say he's not the comforter, but he's like.
No, he's number 3.
Yeah, you say he's
he's
third.
above
Yeah,
King David.
Yeah,
No, you number 3.
Yeah, you just say number 3.
Means you would probably be King David.
Oh yeah, either you above King David or you are King David. So
I don't know. You number 3.
Yeah. I reckon, I guess.
I don't.
I,
1, 2, 3.
We missed that precept. If somebody can get that precept on that, but I don't know. I think we missed it. I don't know. Nowhere in the scripture to talk about Johanna.
No, he's number 3.
You got something up?
Yeah, I got something. This is John 16 and 33. It says, "These things I have spoken unto you."
Go ahead.
It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world."
Yeah, Yahushua overcame the world. All right, so ultimately, hey, we need to be a good cheer. We too will overcome the world through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, we don't need to worry about the things that the devil is presenting in front of us. Hey, fuck him. You know, he'll be alright. Fuck that nigga, man. We're coming to a very serious time where, hey, we buckling down, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shai. Yahushua overcame the world, so, what is that, Philippians 4 and 13?
Yeah.
I can do all things through Mashiach, the strength in me. We too can overcome the world. We can get over this shit, man. And we need to, for eternal life. There ain't nothing else, you ain't got nothing else better to do. When you think about it, you don't have anything else better to do. What else do you have better to do than just preach the word of the Lord? Nothing. Deal with Eve? No. Weed? No. It's all folly, man. It's all bending. Go ahead.
I got this Daniel 9, because earlier I brought out that Deuteronomy 20:45 going into how these curses pursued us. The Lord said they pursued us and overtook us till we was actually destroyed. So I got this Daniel 9 verse, I'm going to start at verse 10. "Neither have we obeyed the voice of Yahweh our power to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And he hath confirmed his word, which he spake against us and against our judges that judge us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem." So this when you go into the scriptures, what happened to the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos? Scripture said, upon the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem. First and foremost, Jerusalem is a people, for it's a place. So can you say what happened to them people over in the land of Israel? Is that the worst atrocity? Come on. Over 400 years of chattel slavery that happened to the Israelite, because I'm reading it. Up on the whole heaven has. So this is the worst thing. So if you compare, how long was the cost for it?
Like 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah,
But
you
then,
talking about the big cost.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it last week. So if you're the Israelites and you knew that, you were keeping your laws, why did God put you through that? Because you weren't going off. They knew they were the Israelites. They were keeping their customs. So why did you get put in the oven?
Dude,
Got baked and broiled.
because you ain't the people,
Yeah,
goddamn.
because you're not.
You ain't the people at
There
all.
ain't no goddamn Jake.
Yeah, ain't no
Right, there ain't no goddamn. Go ahead.
Come verse 13, Daniel 9 and 13. As it is written, where is it written? Well, guess what it's going to tell you? In the law of Moses. All this evil is come upon us, yet may we not our prayers before Yahweh our power. It's going into what Malachi was saying. They knew they was the Israelites. We didn't know we was the Israelites over here in America, Babylon the Great. Esau, Edom, they ain't gonna beat the Israelite out of us. Till now, my last name is fucking Cannon. I'm pretty sure my forefathers didn't come over here last name Cannon. Or last name White. James. Robinson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
That's your slave master's last name.
I know about 80 black niggas last name Johnson.
Williams. Williams.
Yeah.
Shit.
He come over. See? Oh, brother on
Can't
there.
make this up.
I think that's the most common last name.
Hey,
Hey, whoever Johnson actually was, that nigga had substance. That nigga had everything. That nigga on Walmart. That nigga had it all. That nigga, hey, get that nigga out there. He had substance.
What's your name? Toby.
Toby Johnson.
Toby Johnson.
Call me TJ.
Tyrone Johnson.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro.
So as the scriptures going to, Daniel 9 and 13, as it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us, yet may we not our prayers before Yahweh our power, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth. So that's how we can go into certain scriptures and precepts, we can identify who the Israelites are. Because, how are you going to do it? The Lord gave us a Bible. Try the Spirit by the Spirit. So when we hear these different precepts come out, do you identify with them? Do the people over in the land of Israel identify with them? That's how you can tell who the Israelites are.
Romans 8:16.
Come on. Are they under the curses? Because if they're in the blessings, guess what? We should be in the kingdom of heaven. Last time I checked, niggas still dying.
Yeah.
Getting sick.
Shit, they still dying.
Yeah.
They
That's why
dying
they
on
got
the
the
rapid
Aaron
rate.
Jones.
Yeah. They dying on the rapid rate. Like the brother was saying, the big cost, the big H, should have never happened. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, that man, Bitler. Okay. He didn't do enough. Goddamn. He got great ideas, he just didn't do enough. We gonna act. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it for the camera, but just know he gonna get busy on these niggas, bro. He gonna be a real oven.
He knew who the real Jews were too.
Yeah. That nigga had it. I mean, but he got everybody in that motherfucker though, man. You know, sodomites, the rats, fucking damn, who else was there? Huh?
They had actually a few Jake too.
Yeah, he had some Jake in that motherfucker too. You know? Because you do have Jake that is scattered amongst them. But right, but you know, outside of that, the rest of y'all niggas are rats, bro. Most I gonna destroy you. That's what I
This Jeremiah 17:4. Tell me when this happened to y'all.
mean?
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave
When
thee.
have the so-called Jews discontinued from their heritage? Every time you see them dumbass niggas, they got that little ass damn cup on their head. that fruit bowl, the small ass fruit bowl on their head, the black one. Okay, they always got that shit on their head. Nigga got the dumbass little fake ass curls going right about here, shoulder length, with a dumbass beard. When did they discontinue from their heritage? We ain't seen that yet. Okay? We ain't seen that at all. Maybe we just got to do more research. Can you read that again?
Yep. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
And thou even thyself, that's in Jeremiah, right? So the Most High telling Jeremiah himself, so that means Jeremiah, according to them, he one of them. He one of the small hats. So where is Jeremiah today?
I don't think he appreciates it.
No, right. You know? So where is Jeremiah today?
King David, where's he at?
Yeah, King David.
John the Baptist came back.
Yeah.
Where's Elijah at?
We got, because Malachi,
How would he have to return the hearts to the fathers if you never discontinued?
they never did. It's never happened to them.
That's a cut.
Yeah.
Right, every scripture's a cut.
Yeah, like, it just don't, when you just look at it, like,
Damn.
it don't make sense, man.
What they say in the world, make sense.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It never makes sense. Just go ahead. Right.
That's part of the drone we be seeing later at night. Just not taking off.
That Chinese.
It says, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Which thou knowest not, they got the land. So that means there's an island that the small hats are at and they're occupying and they're serving somebody else. Because according to that, they gonna be in another land. Yeah,
They
anyway.
gotta be scattered in every nation.
Like that dumbass bitch rabbi that got on the news, which that's another thing too. How do you have a female rabbi? But nonetheless, that bitch, she got on the news talking about the hatred has always been there so much. So, okay, so you clearly, according to y'all got a lot of enemies, right? A lot of people hate y'all. So where on the earth are you serving your enemies? You got the land.
Many questions.
Yeah. Go ahead, finish it up.
Oh, it says, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Yeah. So you ain't nowhere serving anybody. You in your homeland. You're the chosen people, right? You're the Israelites. I'm Levi. Right? So you're the Israelites. According to you, you're the Israelites. You're the chosen people. But you're not serving anybody. And there was never a point in time where you felt,
Where's
what?
your bag?
Yeah. But you know what? Their time with that was the big cause. So that 5-year tribulation period, 5 to 6 year tribulation period was their time where they fell away.
You said a yoke of iron, not striped pajamas.
You watch the Born in Striped Pajamas?
Yeah.
That's a good ass movie.
This shit hit your heart, man.
Yeah.
Damn, right?
And are y'all in y'all
That's a
captivity?
good ass movie.
Yeah.
Are y'all in y'all captivity? Are y'all praising the Most High in y'all captivity? Are you going through shit?
Where's your camps?
Yeah, where's your camps?
Man,
Aren't you
You got all these tribes and you don't even know where they're at.
Because you always talk about the 12 tribes being brought back together, but y'all niggas don't got an idea as to where they at. They just disappeared. So that means we still waiting
Yeah,
on
that
something.
one rabbi said they're just gone, they're not coming back.
Yeah, they're gone. They ain't coming back. What?
Where did it end?
Elon Musk sent them to Mars or something.
Yeah. Nigga came back in reincarnation.
Baruch 2 and 30. Read down to 33. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves.
Them niggas been knowing themselves. According to them, they didn't have to remember shit. But like I said, I guess the big H, it just took so much from the memory that they had to remember themselves. And, oh, you know, I got this lame ass tattoo, which ironically too, and this is a fact. It's a fact. You can go and look it up yourself. But at the time, the census for, I believe, was it Poland? The census for Poland, there wasn't even 6 million people, 6 million Jews there. It was less than 6 fucking million. It could have been 5,999,999, but it wasn't 6 million. So the fact you say, oh, 6 million dudes, 6 million dudes, and you go and bitch and cry and complain about that shit like you do at 9/11.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
The numbers don't add up. Them niggas wasn't even there. Where the fuck you getting them? And they don't. None of them niggas have a 7-digit tattoo. It's all 6 digits.
They're trying to say there was a Jew in there, and you feel.
You know, you ain't never seen one nigga with 0000001. Who was the first nigga? Bring me that nigga. But he probably gone, right? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Luke 2 and 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their God, and I will give them a heart and ears to hear.
Yeah.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
They don't have to. They're not in captivity. They're back they're in the homeland. And that's the thing. And that's another reason too. Because the whole earth, not just them, the whole earth is supposed to be at peace. We're going to be at peace, but it ain't just us. The whole earth is going to be at peace. That's not happening. There's still wars going on. There's still rumors of wars. There's still death and destruction going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, death is still happening. Yeah. Death is still a thing, and that's the thing. And also, them niggas should be eternal. So that nigga Jacob Rathschild, that nigga should fake up Rathschild. He should be able to get to 286 with no problem. But he can't. He look like he about to croak too. Next to that bitch Queen Elizabeth. She croak. But no, that nigga needs to stay, because he needs to be the first one. Lord willing, we rise up Queen Elizabeth.
Luke 2 and 33. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord.
Yeah.
None of those things fit the so-called Jews. Somebody, Revelation 2 and 9, 3 and 9. I mean, yeah, either one. None of those descriptions fit those people that's in that land. So that's how you know, hey, the Bible's telling you something, man. The Bible's telling you these ain't. The Bible's telling you something, man. The Bible's telling you that these aren't the people of the Most High, man. These aren't the chosen people. And if these aren't the chosen people, then that means you've been lied to, and you need to analyze your life and figure out who the chosen people truly are. And you looking at them, and the damn sure ain't Elon.
Oh, third. This is
y'all gonna be captive too. Dirty ass niggas. Go ahead.
Darius.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say that are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Right, so those that are going around saying they're Jews, we just now started proclaiming ourselves to be the Israelites. These niggas been doing that shit. Okay? So the people that are going around proclaiming themselves to be the Jews, the chosen people of the Lord, all right, on the media, on this and that, like, we're not on the media. We're not on, you know, now you got some, I ain't saying no names, you got some, they doing the outreach. But we ain't on the media with that shit, man. But you guys said you got that bitch rabbi, she on news with national news, yeah. We're just under so much fire lately, and they're proclaiming themselves to be the Jews. And she, the bitch, like she's a Moabite. She ain't like she's like, oh, you're not even there.
This is Isaiah 44:1. It says, "Yet now, hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus say Yahweh Shem Yahushua that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry land. I will pour my spirit upon the seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, and as the willows by the water courses. One shall say, I am Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe his hands unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and shall surname him by the name of Israel."
They ain't calling on the names of the Lord. They ain't doing that either. And like I said, all they claiming is the Southern Kingdom. Levy. All them niggas are apparently all priests. Every nigga is a priest. Every fucking Jew is a priest.
Big nose bastards.
But you know what? You know, it's a cut to them, because that means for them to being the I'm pretty sure your line got to go back to Aaron.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, if they can prove so-called that line goes back to Aaron, how do you discontinue for inheritance?
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other, because now you're in a quagmire, because you say, because some of them say they can prove their line go back to Moses.
And that means that means
you didn't discontinue.
That means a portion of the nation didn't discontinue. That means the Levitical portion of the nation didn't discontinue, but the rest of the nation did. And so it's up to the Levites to bring it back. Do you know how stupid that shit sounds? That's nowhere in the scriptures. It doesn't say anything about that. And you niggas ain't Levites, I can guarantee you. You know, like real talk.
And they doing witchcraft, but it ain't
Right.
It's that what's it called? That
They the left hand magic.
what's that book? That Kabbalah, the Talmud.
Oh, the Talmud.
That's what they dealing with. The Talmud.
Go ahead.
This is Lamentations 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers."
Our inheritance turned to strangers.
Uh-oh.
So where did that happen for them?
I need a time date.
Yeah, we need a stamp.
Nigga got
Because think,
dinosaur date.
that's the thing. My man Bittler, he didn't take y'all and take over that identity.
No.
He just took y'all. He didn't take over the identity. He just took y'all and put y'all in the oven. That was it. He didn't say I am. But he never said that. So that has to happen somewhere. Go ahead.
It says, our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Where's that happened to y'all? Y'all got a whole family structure. You bring your son up to the mosque, I think, or the synagogue. You know, that nigga gotta read the Talmud and shit. That's
Right.
While he's 12, 13, as soon as he reaches the age, you bring him up, this nigga in front of everybody, nervous, shaking and shit. It seems the Lord didn't depart for y'all at all. Like y'all just
Sure it did.
yeah. That one dude, damn, what was his name? Damn, I can't remember his name. But I know what you're talking about though. Go ahead.
It says, we have drunken our water for money, When the fuck y'all paying water bills?
Yeah, when y'all paying any bills?
Right.
Shit, y'all own all the goddamn companies. And y'all got mad at Kanye for bringing that shit up. The nigga was telling the facts. The so-called Jews, they run all that shit. And they're the damn devil. And they got everybody else and they goddamn in their hands believing all that shit. Especially our people. So-called Mexicans, Negroes, and Latinos, man. Native Americans. It's like, damn, how the fuck I forget about me?
They still the same.
It's the same thing, you know.
Same,
It's really the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
They talking about the big cost. They gotta be talking about the big cost. 5 years documented for the whole Bible. That means the whole Bible prophesied about 5 years. When you go back to the first original captivity, which niggas love to use back when they were saying 2019 was the year.
I saw a comment.
Yeah, we don't hear from them no more. But
I saw a comment earlier. They're saying it's like their time is up. 2019 equals 400 years.
great.
Bro, we're still here. We're still here. What are you talking about? It's same.
Right.
God damn it.
But I'm saying, but here it is. So in that aspect, it's dealing with the Israelites being in bondage for 400 years. So, but the rest of the Bible is talking about, and according, because this is what it has to mean, according to them, because of the logic that they're giving us. So the rest of the Bible is prophesying about 5 years where they're going to be put in the chains and shackles with striped pajamas and just dealt harshly. Next under persecution, you know. And all them fake ass pictures they showed you with the nigga look like a skeleton and shit, you know. They had one nigga not eat for 3 days. Gave him a check. Yeah. We'll pay you. Don't eat for a couple days. Get a little bit skinny. This nigga hunched over like this with a pot in his hand. Oh yeah, this the Holocaust. Oh shit. But like, that's what they show you. You look all the pictures up, it's always a nigga hunched over. He look like he's struggling. He hurt. So that's the judgment of the Israelites according to God. No. This is a hundreds of year period that the scriptures are talking about, man. Not no damn 5 year period under no nigga named Hitler.
It wasn't even going, like the actual labor and stuff wasn't even going. That was towards like the latter end of it.
Yeah.
They started exterminating.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just wore that damn star thing.
Before the nigga was just grabbing it. And everybody believed it because of that bitch Anne Frank. This bitch wrote a book. She was an agent. She probably still here, goddamn.
Yeah,
But yeah, that bitch wrote a book. Now she, you know, that's the end all be all. That's the story of the Jews. No, they're not the people, man. That was an Edomite. That was a demon. Okay, the real Jews are the so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos, man. Okay, if your lineage goes back to one of these 12 tribes, you're an Israelite according to the Bible, not based off the fact that you got a 6 number tattoo on your wrist, which once again, where are you getting the 6 million number from? So that means at the 999,999, that means they just wiped the rest of the niggas off the planet of the earth and they just kept the other niggas. No. Guarantee you get in a room with one of them niggas, man, they gonna lie their ass off. Yeah, I remember the cold chambers. No, you don't, nigga. You wasn't even in that shit. Your ass wasn't near a goddamn gas chamber. And even if that shit did have an extent of truth, so what? It wasn't enough. We gonna, through the Spirit, Most High gonna show you how to do better. Hitler did not do enough. He was lazy, as the brothers say. Y'all was up, you know. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 26 and verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
Yeah.
In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah. Let favor be shown to the wicked, but he won't learn righteousness, man. There's nothing that you can do to teach a so-called white man righteousness. He's gonna consistently be wicked. Somebody get that too. Can a leopard change his spots? You know? There's nothing that he can do to, and that's the thing. He's fooled our people completely. He got our people thinking that he's just this, God-fearing person. He's a damn devil. He's completely against the Most High and His Son, man.
A lot of our people were fucking coons. Saving the so-called white man. What was that one account where it was an Edomite? He was trying to beat up this so-called black man, Jake. And it was this Israelite that chimed in trying to help him.
Yeah, that video.
Yeah, that video. Our people are fucking coons, man. Not all white people are
Niggas
bad.
started punching the nigga.
Right, yeah,
Or like trying to hold him back and shit.
Right,
Like
you
the
got-
cop get his licks in. Like,
yeah.
damn.
And you got Eve. She wanted to be with the white boy so bad. She wanted, she wanted to be with a nigga named Peter. Well, not Peter. Be a nigga named what's his name? His last name's like Cheswick or something.
Yeah.
Or
Chad.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah, Masterson. Yeah, hey, that's what I want. That's the name of it. She wanted a nigga named Masterson.
Yeah.
He ain't a foreigner. It's a damn heathen.
This is something personal. I believe that all these dates you see getting put down, Eve getting the head cut off,
Yeah.
they getting shot the fuck up, is because they want to join hand in hand with these niggas. So the Lord, like, you know what? This gonna be your job.
Suffer the judgment.
You gonna die by the hands of them.
Right.
Violently, brutally. So hey, it's well deserved, and it's gonna ramp up.
I don't give a fuck what people say, man. The hair dyeing blonde, trying to be with be with the white family and the white people. You want to be a damn cracker your damn self, man. That's what you want. We see it. It's just a hairstyle. No, the fuck it's not. That's what you want to be because you feel that's a lifestyle. You want to feel accepted in this society. This world ain't for you, man. This world ain't for the black man. This world ain't for the Mexican man, Hispanic, Latino man, Native American man. Y'all do this stupid stuff because you want the white boy to accept you. Fuck these crackers, man. This world ain't meant for you. Return to the Lord so you can get to a world that's gonna be meant for you, man. Quit looking at these crackers and this is their queendom. This is meant for them. Let them have it. You're subject to payment. You got a bill every damn month. Let these crackers have it. Why are you fighting for something that's not even yours? It's fallen.
The brothers was talking to me, make a great point. The heathens, they want to be like us. All the shit they do is to copy and resemble us.
Copy paste.
But here's you want to be like them. These niggas, they want to be like us. Nigga, they can't jump as high as you can. They can't rap like you, sing like you, dress like you, eat like you, because the nigga don't know nothing but salt and breadcrumbs.
Or they listen to their prayers like you.
And yeah, ultimately going back to that, the Most High is not dealing with them. They know that you got a spiritual connection with the Most High. Because the scriptures say though they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
That tie is still there, but it's fucking tainted. It's tainted and it's being, a matter of fact, what you brought out, the conscience is seared. Their conscience is seared by that iron. So it's there, but it can't get there because that conscience is seared to where it's like, no, you won't be a nigga. The Most High just seared that motherfucker in that shit,
Put that plate on it.
Yeah, and that's all. You can't do nothing about that. But
Fighting against the
that
Most High.
connect, at least that connection is trying to still be there. Esau can't get nowhere near close to that. That nigga, or then you go to church, that nigga say, let us bow our heads, and he's praying the whole time to nothing. Like
10-minute prayer.
Nobody's hearing that. Yeah,
15 minutes.
long ass prayer. He's holding your hand, sweaty as hell.
Nigga, get to the point.
Yeah, it's like, bro. Good.
I want to say, because y'all and I had made a statement earlier talking about how our people always want to, be buddy, basically forgiving Esau, the so-called white man. I'm not sure if y'all remember a few years ago that case with Both and John. The police officer was Amber Geiger.
Oh yeah, I know.
And the brother said, I fucking forgive you. And this nigga went in harder, and the judge was wiping the fucking tears. I went and pulled this fucking clip up.
I think I remember what you're talking
Yes.
about too. It was a couple years ago.
God.
Not even
Like,
these niggas,
she just killed.
Yeah, that
brother.
cool. See, and
And the
niggas,
judge is up there crying.
show it on the screen real quick.
Like the,
Play it back, and it, niggas like that are gonna die.
yes, this,
Alright.
oh, they say this man's a true Christian.
He and the judge wiping the tears.
Oh, it's a Jake Judge.
You say he's a Christian?
Oh yeah, they said this is a true
And
Christian.
that whole turn the other cheek spirit, bro, that shit is out, man.
Yeah,
Most I never, that
let's see if they show the
that
judge
turn
crying.
thing is really influential, brother.
Yeah.
Well, listen, okay. You overlook certain things that, as it says, give your brother 70 times 7. You know, you overlook certain things that a brother.
See right there, the judge crying.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a brother. You know, your neighbor. But like I said, love thy neighbor. They ain't talking about your brother. You know, Bob next door. No, we're talking about the Israelite.
Yeah, you got that fucking tear-ass bitch Kamala Harris on the damn news talking about some love thy neighbor. Trying to quote a scripture. Bitch, fuck you. It's not what it's talking about. It's talking about your Israelite brother. You know, and you ain't even one of us, Jack. You know, you're a deception. The black queen. That ain't no damn black queen. That's an Edomite, man. Along with Barack Hussein Obama, that Hamite, that Edomite, that heathen ass nigga, man. They ain't gonna put no damn Jake in office. Give him that type of power.
Y'all niggas are simple as hell. Cause that shit, the closest thing y'all had was that nigga Herman Cain. They killed that nigga.
Oh yeah.
That nigga through. Well, guess what he died of? The familiar disease. Ironic. You know. That nigga died of that. Any other Jake nigga try to, ain't no damn Jake being put in office, man. No.
You won't allow it.
And y'all thought y'all had a W with Barack. And that nigga, he passed gay rights. He didn't even pass shit for y'all. Y'all niggas was still in the projects, sweating in the summertime. and meanwhile, a sodomite got more rights than you.
President's black, Lambo's blue.
They flying the flag half-staff, and there's a rainbow flag now, and the lights dimming on it, or shining on it at nighttime.
Buddy with Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's like, man, no. Y'all took an L voting for that nigga, man. Twice. 8 years. Go ahead, real quick.
This is Psalms 58, and verse 10 it says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous, verily the Most High power that judgeth in the earth."
Mm-hmm. Right. Read that first one again, too.
It says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Right, we gonna be rejoicing in that day, man, once we finally see these niggas fucking crumble, man. Once Esau Edom is put down to beaten to a pulp, we're gonna rejoice, man. Okay? Like I said, personal thing for me, man, every day you see Edom, I was like, man, why ain't this nigga in a chain? This nigga needs to be locked up. This is a criminal. And through the, we're setting up to be, we're being set up to be the judges on the earth. Hey, we're cute, we're pointing out all the culprits, right. the suspects.
Spiritual detectives.
Yeah, these niggas are all suspects in a major crime, the crime against the nation of Israel, and all these niggas had a part of it. This nigga's a suspect. He does not need to be walking the earth right now. He does not need. No trial. It still is a trial. He's still gonna be put on trial, but he gonna lose. And he don't have no lawyer.
No attorney.
We have a lawyer.
You got an attorney.
Howard Shine's our lawyer. Because we have we have wrongs that we're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get acquitted of our wrongs. So we have a lawyer. Esau and the heathens, they don't got a lawyer. So that's the equivalent of getting a public defendant. It's like, hey man, you know what? Just
take a plea deal.
yeah. Look,
1,000 years.
I can get you 1,000 years. I can't get you nothing less. But I talked them down. Like,
You 1,000 years, exterminate. You 1,000 years, at least you get free. Go to the land afterwards.
I got
that's the other heathen.
That's the other heathen.
Outside of Esau, that's the other heathen. So it's like, all right, look,
Still get 1,000.
you got to get 1,000, but I got you. After this, you'll be good. They got a public defender.
I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is we got your payment, buddy. Bad news is they gave you life. Sayonara. Hang on the phone on his ass.
And so we have a lawyer, which is Yahweh Shai, our mediator. But the heathens, hey, they just got a public defender, man.
Nigga called Satan.
He just shows, He just shows up to do a job. He appearing for the judge.
They
Your
dress
Honor.
poorly. They dress poorly.
Yeah, right.
They don't really
He
give
got
a
the
fuck.
baggiest t-shirt known to man. The dress shirt baggy. Your Honor. All right, we're gonna do 1,000 years, but just asking for,
A little leniency.
a couple grapes. Gavel hit. Next. All the heathens, they gonna get a couple grapes. You get the Esau. The public defender gonna look at his head like this.
16.
Ain't nothing to be said. There's nothing to be said. That nigga's guilty. He's guilty beyond measure.
That's hard.
It's a wrap.
We've already been there. We have the evidence. I got the chat log.
Right. You got some more on that, bro?
Bro's got a precept. Oh, yeah, you got some? Go ahead. You get it. Get it. And we about, brothers get close to precepts, about to wrap it up. This devil, man, his rulership is falling. I saw these dumbass Edomites, they almost got fucking hit. Drunk as hell, running. I'm like, not even over there. It was over there twice. It was a dumbass Edomite. She almost got hit probably about 20, 30 minutes ago. They were running, they honked that horn. He was like, these niggas don't even know how to function right. There's no order. There's no type of structure here. Everything's just chaos and out of whack and out of order, man. That's why this cracker got to get out of rulership, man. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
I got this book of John, chapter 8, verse 31 and 32. Then said Yahweh Shah to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to, I was holding it earlier because when we were speaking about conscience seared and just the whole, camp lesson, I think, we were speaking about Satan, how, Most High has Satan working for him.
Yeah.
But see, we know the truth, so we understand when things happen to us, it ain't, Satan did this, Satan did that. Most High allowed Satan to do that to you for what? Correction. Yeah. If you don't get corrected, then the Lord gonna turn you over to Satan. So we understand when things happen to us, it ain't, in the world, Satan did it, Satan did that. Y'all giving that nigga too much credit. Because at the end of the day, because we know the truth, our mind is now set free. We can process. Reason why this happened is the Lord is trying to get my attention. So Lord sends Satan, hey, go get on his boss, get his nigga hell, give my servant hell, so that he can get right. So we understand when things happen to us, it's, to build us up in the spirit. So we don't give credit to Satan like that, because we understand that Satan works for the Most High. As y'all and I like to say, he's his number one employee on the left-hand side. And that nigga gets the job fucking done. He's working now.
He's on point. That man don't miss. He don't miss.
Yeah, he's working with them over there.
Right. The madness is going on over there. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Lord appointed Satan to go deal with that. You got somebody you want to do? Go ahead.
This is Lamentations 4 and 20, 21 and 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
The Lord's about to get us out of captivity, man. And we see it. If you pay attention to what's going on the earth, our punishment is almost over, man. And it is Esau's turn to get the ass whooping. That's why the Lord even said in the same scripture, same chapter, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Live it up. That's what we tell our people. Stop getting mad and envious over these crackers, man. Let them have it because their rulership is coming to an end. They about to serve us. All right? And it says that in the Bible, and that's only fair.
And,
all right?
And it takes a true ruling mindset, okay, to be able to accept that, because a lot of our people have been docile down and
They got
weakened
Stockholm
down.
syndrome.
Yeah, by the mindset of the so-called white man has beaten your ass so much to where you don't want to revolt against them.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily us revolting against them, which we are, you know, through the spirit of the Lord, but hey, we're just bringing out what the facts are. The facts are, since the beginning of time, it has been set up to where they're supposed to serve us. We were not supposed to serve them. They're supposed to serve us. And so now we're bringing it out, and now this is what's coming to fact. And you're going to have a lot of people, you know, grown-ass men, grown-ass women, okay? They're going to get offended by it. What do you mean? Why can't we all just be kumbaya, hand in hand? Did that nigga have hand in hand with you when you was in captivity? No. He was beating your ass, okay? Right. While he was beating your ass, he was drinking some wine. So no, man, we're not gonna do the same. No, this ain't no hand-in-hand thing.
And that's the problem. They still fucking doing it. Still doing it. And Jake just still want to have that turn other the cheek.
Once he started hearing about his master, he fucking turned the cheek.
Well, what the scriptures say, the wicked flee where no man pursue it. Proverbs 28:1.
Weak ass nigga, man. That's why 2/3 got to get eradicated.
2/3 are fucking weak.
There's no room for weak niggas in the kingdom. Like that's what I was saying. There's a mindset that needs to be acquired. You know, coming into this thing. What does that say in Peters? What manner of persons ought you to be? You need a certain mindset to be able to accept this for what it is. You can't be no weak ass nigga, okay, with a tummy. No shoelaces. You can't be no nigga like that, man. You gotta be a man of the Lord, man. You gotta actually come back to your manhood. This thing is of men. This ain't for the weak. That's why we don't even go to the women for this. What do we gain bringing Eve in? They ain't gonna get it.
And you got Jake that do that. They run to the women for all their questions and answers. You know, like she's gonna solve all their
That bitch
problems.
don't got no answers.
She got no answers.
She got coochie.
She got coochie, yeah. Maybe a little plate. You know, but that's all you're gonna get from her. Yeah, she might be able to cook.
That's about it.
That goes off. That's limited. Bitch, I don't know how to boil water. I said, what the hell?
Man, you're
But all that's about to be gone away, be taken away with, man. All that weak ass mentality, and even watching guys like Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit and all that, that's cool and all, but where do you think they got that mentality from? Got it from the apostles in the scriptures.
But that shouldn't even be a thing.
But why are you going to Salaki?
No.
Why do you have to wait to hear these niggas to hear from, but to finally get it?
Yeah.
Instead, but you had the apostles since you had the 60s with Abba Business on the scene to properly find the true way of being an actual man. Yeah. All 2021, 2022, 2023, now the masculinity all of a sudden wants to come back into the earth. You've been had time to do that, Salaki.
No, I was gonna say, because which Most High ultimately is, you know, he's using these men, you know, to push out that spirit, you know, which is, it works. It pushes out the point that, you know, starting with the apostles and elders that they've been making.
Right.
So it works in our favor, but at the same time, you know, there shouldn't even be a such thing as an Andrew Tate or a Canvas Samuels or anything like that. That should already be a standard amongst men, especially of our nation. You know, we should be on that type of standard, but, you know, we have weak ass niggas in the nation of Israel.
Like you said, you got your woman making decisions for you. She's giving you a curfew like you fucking 8 years old. Be home before the lights come on. What the fuck?
The boys call, hey, you trying to come out? Let me ask the wife.
Let me ask the wife.
What the
Nigga,
fuck do you mean?
you tell her what it is, and if she's salty about it, Nigga, it is what it is, and don't you dare go on that goddamn couch.
Now you have, you know what I'm saying? However you deal with your woman is how you deal with your woman, and because you know, there's nothing. We're not saying don't communicate. You know what I'm saying? You can communicate with you. Hey, you know, I'm about to go out. You know, do this and that, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're saying in the sense of the simple nigga mindset.
You ask it, getting permission, like
you know,
a child.
And she cuts your ass out, and you come back, pick up the phone. You hear? Yeah, man, my bad, dog. You know, he got the most hurt tone in his voice.
Charlie, this is the third time tonight. You can't pop out. What the fuck?
Yeah, like you know he's hurt.
Tell you listen to that Jaheim, gotta put that woman first.
Right.
That damn Jaheim.
Yeah, you gotta put that woman first. Hey, too much of that. Cut off the music, guys.
Yeah.
Stop that lovey-dovey shit. Jake. Right, Jake and that RB, RB spirit way too deep, man. I don't see nothing wrong. Nigga, stop. Stop. It's making you weak. I ain't saying you can't listen to it, but you hear it and then you applying it. You know, this nigga crying. What's that song with Mario? How can I breathe without you here by my side? Nigga, no, don't get out of that weak ass spirit. Damn.
The 80s and 90s?
Yeah, they was really simping in the 80s and 90s.
too, they were pushing that shit. But you gotta think too though, even with the women they was pushing it for, they was acting right.
Yeah, at least.
They was at least some decent ass women. Now if a nigga come out with that, it's alright, nigga.
Right, now you crying over
talking about
Keisha.
You know, we gonna make sure we on the same page. You talking about Keisha, okay? It's like Offset coming out with a song about his wife. His wife is a slut, a whore.
I tell her, yo, you are the 30th nigga.
And these niggas be defending him. Curry defended his wife for when she was talking about
Open relationship.
Yeah, open relationships,
Oh, yeah,
like
I
that.
remember that.
You're married. And then he's like, don't worry about the haters, babe. You just keep doing you. Nigga, hey man, look.
So you're allowing her
That's
to
the
take
greatest
another ride?
3-point shooter, but fuck that
Stick to them
nigga.
shots, man.
Right, yeah, just stick to them shots,
We
goddamn.
gonna tell you to shut up.
Right, yeah.
Don't
Yeah, that
tell.
bitch should have told him to shut up
Don't
the middle out
fucking
there. Not LeBron. You know, which LeBron did the same thing.
Somebody grab real quick, 2nd Ezra 14 and 14 real quick. You know, you gotta put off that weak nature, man. And that goes for a lot of things, not just with women. You know, discipline, hell, even your diet. You know, applying these scriptures, a lot of things require discipline, man. And that's what this earth don't teach you. It tells you to fulfill the lust, 25/8, 24/7, lust, flesh. Freaky time, all damn day. There's no balance. Go ahead.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Especially in the time that we're in, you gotta lock in, man. You gotta lock, especially in the times that we're in. Anything can pop off. And you walking around lacking something, or at least not even trying to conquer what you're going through. You can get caught slipping, man. Then you're gonna be in that stage where you're gonna regret it and you're gonna be hurt. Well, no, I want to get right. No, you had the time, but you were playing around. You're feeling in the flesh too damn much. All right? You gotta know when to turn that on and turn that off, man. You gotta know when to do it. All right? Because it's your responsibility and your job to do what's done. Especially you in the truth. There's no time to be playing games. You need to be on point as much as you can. The doors of repentance are closing, brothers. Get your act together. Speaking for myself first and foremost. I ain't perfect. We all still make mistakes, but you want to be on point as much as you can. All right? Brothers, got anything else?
I got one more, man, for you.
All right, go ahead. Somebody grab Matthew 4 and 17.
This is Job 40 and 7. It says, gird up thy loins now like a man. I will command of thee, and declare it thou unto me.
Gird up thy loins like a man. This truth is what's going to teach you how to be a man. Man up. Take it on the chin. Deal with it. Stop running to your woman. Stop running to Esau, the white man, for comfort. What do you say? Stop running to the bottle. You know? Stop running to food.
Personally,
Stop running to sex.
yeah, I'll personally tell you that, you know, running to that bottle, it don't work. It don't work, man.
All it does is coke.
It gets you good for about a couple hours, and then you just right back to the same shit once that soberness kick in.
Sometimes you still through when you drunk.
And yeah, even yeah,
Still
most
hurt.
like yeah,
Sometimes nigga
really
worse.
yeah, con. You still be through. So it doesn't work, and so when you know, which that's how you gotta know, you gotta discern when you actually, okay, I need to tap into spirit. You know? Now, we're not saying, you know, you had a fucked up day, can't get a drink, you know what I'm saying?
You can't have
yeah,
a
you
drink.
can have a drink, you know what I'm saying?
Drinking
Bring
every
it in
fucking
there.
day.
But if that's your way, your go-to, you know, you need to, you know, so like I said, personally, from experience telling you, it ain't the best way to go. You know, it just ain't gonna work. Bottom line, it just ain't gonna fucking work. You'll feel good for a little bit, and then it's like, I'm still here.
So you gotta know when to shut it. You gotta know when to shut it off and shut it on.
Yeah.
There's a time and place for everything. Balance it out. Jake gotta learn how to balance. He got something going on. Balance it out.
See, that's what it is, Joe. That's it.
Hell yeah. You take a break from something. Take a break from drinking. Hey, stop eating past a certain time. You know? You don't gotta have a fat meal 3 times a day. Go work out. Go do something, man. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. What teacher told you in school? You may have done with that assignment. There's other work to be done. There's other stuff that you can do. There's other alternatives. All right, you might be indulging in the woman too much. You mess with 5 women in 1 week. You might have to kick back a little bit on it. You're doing a little too much. You know, you already got 2 women. Why? Yeah, you are. You know, there's no balance. You know, even the brother in the boss said that. Don't be trying to smash your woman all fucking week.
Yeah.
Give her like 2-3 times out of the week, at the latest. You know, I personally just want to see my woman 1 time a week, personally, me. You know, but that was it on that. All right, somebody grab Matthew 4:17 and we'll close.
This is Matthew 4:17. It says, oh, slow. Matthew 4:17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You still have the time and opportunity to get your house in order. All right? Somebody's going to fill in that 2/3 slot, and somebody's going to fill in that 144,000 slot. You better hope and pray you part of the righteous slot. All right? 2 different type of rewards. We want the reward of the righteous, not the reward of the wicked. So Lord, when the lesson is edifying to the elect, and before we close, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, pushing his word through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. And your brothers keep fighting this good fight of faith. Kwam Yasharal, Mustad here, Shalom, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.